Please like and subscribe. In the days when Israel had no king, chaos ruled the land. Morality crumbled under the weight of selfishness and sin. This is the story of one night's horror. There was a Levite from the hill country of Ephraim who had taken a concubine from Bethlehem. But their relationship was troubled, and one day she fled to her father's house. For 4 months, the Levite waited before deciding to bring her back. When he arrived, her father welcomed him warmly. As the sun began to set, the Levite and his concubine set out on their journey home. But as darkness fell, they approached the town of Gibeah in the land of Benjamin. They sat in the town square, waiting for someone to offer them shelter. But no one came until an old man passed by. Seeing their weariness, he invited them into his home. As the Levite, his concubine, and the old man settled into the house, disaster struck. Wicked men surrounded the house. They banged on the door and shouted, "We bring out the man who came to your house so we can abuse him." The old man stepped outside, horrified. "Don't do this vile thing," he pleaded. "Take my virgin daughter and this man's concubine instead." But the men would not listen. In desperation, the Levite pushed his concubine outside. Silence. The house grew quiet, except for her muffled cries. Outside, the mob descended. What followed was unspeakable. All night, they abused her. As dawn broke, the concubine stumbled to the door. She collapsed, her hand outstretched toward the threshold. And there, she lay still. The Levite opened the door in the morning. His concubine lay motionless, her body cold and broken. He looked at her and said, "Get up, let's go." But she didn't move. Without a word, he placed her lifeless body on his donkey and journeyed home. When he arrived, his grief turned to fury. In a shocking act, he took a knife and divided her body into 12 pieces. Each piece was sent to the 12 tribes of Israel with a chilling message. Look at what has been done. Decide what must be done. When the tribes of Israel received this gruesome summons, they were horrified. The entire nation gathered, united by their outrage. They swore to bring justice to the wicked men of Gibeah. They demanded that the tribe of Benjamin hand over the guilty men, but Benjamin refused. Instead, they prepared for war. What followed was a brutal and devastating civil war. Brother fought against brother. Blood soaked the land. By the end, tens of thousands lay dead. The tribe of Benjamin was nearly annihilated. Only 600 men survived, hiding in the wilderness. Realizing the devastation, the tribes regretted their actions. This tragic story of the Levite and his concubine is more than a tale of the past. It's a warning for us today that a single sin can lead to ruins. Please like and subscribe.